MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Yonny Chirinos will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1. And we are underway in Tampa.
First pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Strike 2 up in the zone. Still 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Chirinos is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Leading up for the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Kiermaier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
And with two away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series faces a stern test ahead with the evil empire, the New York Yankees, waiting for the winner in the ALCS. So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. One left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series faces a stern test ahead with the evil empire, the New York Yankees, waiting for the winner in the ALCS. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In the air out to left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
And leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready now, Austin Meadows. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. Uriel picks it up and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler White will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way, and it's fouled away. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Called strike 0-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So stepping in, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Matt Duffy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Matt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Duffy leads off second with nobody out. Grounded to first. Uriel brings it in, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The left fielder,
So a runner at third here with one gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line drive to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros nothing. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH. Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Willie Adames. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is after it. He's there, but he drops it. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So 1-1 is strike two swinging. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Another one sent foul. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, it'll be Tyler White. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Rays 3 and the Astros 1. Digging in, Matt Duffy as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Matt Duffy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. Kiermaier is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. This will kick up against the wall now.
Next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Josh James, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39.
Avisail Garcia will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Rays are in front, 5-1. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Robinson.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one to Chirinos. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And he got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's George Springer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bregman.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. He's
And
1 for
leading
2
off
in
for
this
the
one.
Rays, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Springer on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Springer is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moves over. He's got it one away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well-thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now if the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 5-1. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting,
stepping in, Joey Wendell, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance now deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now, boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chris Davinsky. Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 8-1. Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Meadows sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Standing in, Austin Meadows.
And
he's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's hitless in 6 tries. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that's in there for strike one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. This is in the air out to right. And this is called in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Astros are down to their final out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have battle back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 1 is the final tonight. The Rays have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Yonny Chirinos earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 16 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.